Cam, after dropping the Navy game, obviously you guys can't afford to lose another conference game early in the season. How important is it to get back on track on Thursday night for you guys?
It's very important. The Navy game, it definitely showed us where our weaknesses were. But I definitely feel like after that game, we had to put it behind us, which we did.
Can you
So
hear me? Oh,
yeah, which we did. So just keeping the trend of moving forward, playing the next play, and having a short attention span to past success to focus on the future. I definitely feel like going out this week, we're completely confident that we'll get the job done. We know it's not gonna be an easy game. It's gonna be fought 4 quarters, 60 minutes, and it's this game is one of the most important games because I feel like
can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Gary.
We can hear you, Gary.
I can't hear them. Okay. Cam, just how big a game is this? Obviously, you guys can't afford to lose another conference game. How important is it that you get back on track against Houston?
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear Cam?
I can't.
I cannot either, sir.
Lord.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's muted. All right, can y'all hear me now?
Sorry about that. so for the third time, answer the same question. Sorry. Just how important is it for you guys after losing a conference game to get back on track on Thursday and get this win?
The Navy game definitely showed us where our weaknesses were, because we started that game fast, but we didn't finish. So we see the importance of finishing every game, which is something we are normally good at, but we fell short once. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we more than likely will never let that happen again. We came out there next week. We played 4 quarters, 60 minutes, and this game isn't going to be any different. We're not going to take it easy on them. We're not going to take any shortcuts. For 4 quarters and 60 minutes, we got to play our hearts out. We know it's going to be a tough game, and I feel like this is definitely one of our rival games because, it's a lot of history between us and Houston. So I definitely feel like keeping the trend going of staying positive, staying mentally locked in, staying prepared and ready is definitely going to help us this week.
How tough is it with them not having played and just, the unknown of it all, I guess, playing a team that hadn't played a game yet?
Well, in a lot of, I'm sure in a lot of our minds, it's kind of like, when you play your first game of the season, you're gonna make mistakes, you're probably not gonna be in game shape, so it's kind of tough because, we know they're gonna be a little fresher than us, considering that they haven't played, but without a doubt, we know that they're gonna play hard, but we're gonna play even harder.
Does it work to y'all's advantage, you think, though? I mean, y'all have had a chance to work some of those kinks out, and they haven't. How much does that help?
Yeah, I most definitely feel like that's definitely gonna help us because from week to week, you grow from game to game, and I feel like this would be another great game for us to play. We had some success against Southern Miss, but we have to move on and move past from that. And I strongly feel like because they haven't played a game that, they're going to make mistakes. Not saying that we aren't because we aren't perfect either, but I feel like we'll have an advantage over them just given the fact that they haven't, played an actual game, played against opponents. I just feel like we'll have a better chance than them.
Any other questions for Cam?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry, Tom. I was on mute. My apologies. Cam, any thoughts about having a bigger workload with Tajay out and what you might have to do there and as far as carries? And are you doing anything to get your body ready for an increased workload?
Yeah, at practice, I make sure, on special teams, I push myself. I run as hard as I can. I make sure I'm working on my craft, and then when I get in at running back, I make sure, Like when we're running plays, I always try to finish in the end zone. You know, whether it be 20, 30 yards down the field, I try to finish in the end zone, come back the next play, run the next play, and do the same thing all over again. So mentally, I feel like you just have to get in your mind that you can't let yourself be tired, because at the end of the day, like, my teammates are gonna need me the same as I'm gonna need them. And even if I do get tired, we have great guys that can come in after me that are gonna contribute immensely to this game also. So, you know, yes, I feel like it's gonna be a harder workload for me, but I'm also completely confident in my teammates that are right there with me that's gonna help me along the way.
So how many teams are you playing right now, can you say? Special teams?
I also start on kickoff return, and I'm backups for punt and punt block.
Cam, what are your impressions of Noah's side? A walk-on. The defensive line is pretty deep, and he's a walk-on who, as a sophomore, has earned significant playing time this year.
Well, I kind of felt like coming in as a freshman, seeing his work ethic, seeing how he carries himself and his craft. I feel like, you know, the minutes that he's played is well deserved, because, you know, I don't know from a walk-on standpoint how hard things may be, but he doesn't look at it as that. He looks at it as each day is an opportunity to get better, to prove myself, to as we say in the running back room, earn your chicken. So I feel like every day he earns his. You know, he works hard, he comes out, he plays hard, he does scout team, and, you know, he takes pride in it. You take pride in the small things, and it'll always carry you a long way. And I feel like he's a very humble individual, and he's going to be very successful.
Any other questions for Cam? All right, thanks everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.